Hello, everyone. Raven of the Retro Dev here, and sorry about the squeaky chair there. But welcome to Alone in the Dark. I previously just did a install of this game in my DOS installs videos, which are surprisingly more popular than I thought they would be. But here we are. Now let's just go ahead and get this party started, shall we? Alone in the Dark by Infogrames. Published by 2Motion. Produced by Infogrames. Realized and directed by Frederick Renault. Wow, it's a lot of people there. You know, it's funny, though. Not that many people actually, there. They have one 3D modeler do all the art. I mean, that's pretty wild. Okay, so we're just going to, skip that part. All right, we're going to begin a new game. So I don't have any saves other than, I guess, the auto save that it made, which is pretty neat. This thing has an auto save where it just periodically saves. It's really cool. Okay, guess we'll play as the dude. Now, this game takes place in Louisiana, by the way. He may look a little Scottish, though.
On my door, a dull brass plate says Private Detective. The few friends I have call me Carnby. The others call me the Reptile. I don't care to think what my banker calls me. These days, I leave my letters unopened. Bills and threats to send in the receivers just ruin my day. When an antique dealer called Gloria Allen contacted me, I slipped into my best shirt, holstered my .38, and got to her shop as fast as I could. I was expecting something sordid. Blackmail, probably. Boy, was I wrong. What I was asked to do was visit a property called Derceto and find a piano in the loft. It was an old piano with secret drawers. The kind people who buy stuff in antique stores go crazy over. The Derceto house is supposed to be piled high with classy junk. Furniture, books, paintings. It looked like whoever owned Derceto was about to get cleaned out. I was going to bring up the subject of money when Gloria Allen handed me $150 and a key. I kept myself from grinning at the thought of my banker's surprise. He doesn't like his victims getting away. I looked over a copy of the police report. The former owner of Derceto, a guy called J. Hartwood, had hanged himself in the loft. The coroner concluded it was a clear-cut case of suicide. I promised Gloria Allen I'd give the place a look over. My report will be ready in a couple of days. I've been reading up on the history of the old house. It's the kind of place ghosts run away from in terror. Grisly murders, curses, lunacy. Luckily, devil worship makes me smile, so this is my idea of a paid vacation.
Okay, and now it's finally our turn to play here. Now, we're just gonna do a little bit of quick search in here. Search. And we'll grab the old Indian cover. Now, I haven't really played hardly any of this game. I have played a little bit, but not very much. So one thing that's, I've mentioned if you watch the DOS installs, this game basically started the survival horror genre, or, what would become the horror genre anyway. It's what's attributed to, inspiring Resident Evil's gameplay and so forth. Now, granted, this is 4 years before on a non-gaming console, so it doesn't have the same level of visuals, but the essence of what it is here. So what we're gonna do is I am going to open and search this because I know a little bit about what's here. We do want the rifle. Now, yep, there's that little chicken. Hopefully that thing is over far enough. There's nothing here. Wanted me to look at a piano, but there's nothing here. Great. So yeah, this game is rather interesting because there we go. All right, maybe that's far enough over. Yeah, okay, there we go. Let's. Nope. He's trying to get out. Okay, we're just gonna look around. But the other thing I was gonna say was, so if you take, whoops, if you take oops, I didn't want to push. I wanted to open and search. If you take Resident Evil, for example, they use pre-rendered backgrounds, and this game does too, technically. But this is actually all hand-drawn. They actually hand-drew everything and pieced it together, and it's truly incredible. Awesome. All right, so we're just gonna try to grab everything. Like I have mentioned before, we're gonna play this game without ever looking at a strategy guides of any kind. So yeah, this may end up being one of those. Look at his face. Crazy games. Yeah, it's crazy because this game actually runs fairly well on a 286, even better on a 386. In particular, this version requires a 386. I believe because of the increased audio and so forth. But due to the way the input and stuff works, it does require a little bit of getting used to. To have a frame rate as well will be pretty bad. All right, so I'm gonna practice fighting. Okay. I just wanted to get somewhat in a habit on that. Now let's go down the stairs. So what would have happened if we didn't move that dresser and put that chest on there? A zombie would have come up out of the floor, and that would not have been good. No, no, no. The controls are a little crazy. They're... I think there was something here. I want to say that there was something here. Ah, yes, an oil can. Okay. So the lamp doesn't have anything, but we can use it. There's no oil. Yes. There is an oil can. The lamp is now full. We'll just throw it. Okay. Whatever. Let's see. So let's read the book.
Fragment of the Myth of the Golden Fleece. Translation, Edouard de Villeban. Hesperides Publications.
Then Perseus came across Ichios, who had been turned into stone. he spoke to his companions and said, "Beware of the Medusa. He who looks into their eyes is doomed to the same fate as that which befell poor Ichios, and will never more set eyes on Seriphos." "Must we go blindfolded?" asked Eumolpus. "Take up your bronze shields and polish them until they flash in the sun," answered Perseus. "Fill your hearts with courage. May Artemis guide us as though we were an arrow from her quiver." But Eumolpus was not satisfied. "Why do that, Perseus? Is 3 inches of sharpened metal not enough to destroy these accursed creatures?" Then Perseus drew his sword, which shone and glittered in the sun, and with it he dazzled Eumolpus. "Now what can you see?" the companions of Zeus' sons laughed. "Let us set to work, so that our shields may shine like mirrors."
Okay. And for those of you wondering, that was a setup for an enemy that is coming up. So it's pretty good to, read this stuff. Plus, it's fully voice acted. I mean, come on, like, it's fully voice acted. Like, this is crazy for a game from 1992. Although I think the voice acted is from 94, but, all that really is adding the audio files, which, mostly is just them waiting to catch up. Okay, so we're going to save the game, and we're just going to call this YouTube 1 -1. Crazy font it has, too. We're totally going to save scum. And no, I don't even feel bad about that. Like, not at all, not one bit. Okay, so we're going to walk over to here. Clearly, we need to open this chest. I mean, it's locked. All right, so we're just going to try and run. It takes a bit of work to, get used to, all right, we'll take the key. Yeah, like I said, it takes a bit of work to get used to this game. Like, oh, yes. Use the key. Got the old saber. The chest's key. We'll just throw it, I guess. Leave it. Okay, and now we'll do an open search. And now we get our first fight. Oh, wait, hang on. Ah! I'm sorry. It's just... that smacking sound. It's just... for some reason, that's hilariously funny to me. And the guy's like, getting ready to like drunk box or something. I mean, he's... uh-oh. Ah, there we go. Get back from me. Oh, he got me. Oh, crap. Get away from me. There we go. Actually takes quite a bit to bring down. Oh. He got me twice, but, that's okay. All right, so now we're just going to save scum again, because, we're save scummers. And so, yeah. All right, so we'll just open this. Pretty much after we get off this floor, we're pretty much going to get to where I've never really... all right, nothing important here. If I recall, there's another zombie. Okay, well, we could have avoided this fight, but... get away from me. Oh, he got me. All right, probably a little bit better that he's, slightly in here anyway. Oh, we're not too banged up, I don't think, so we should be all right. I do love that slap sound. Like, I kick him and it sounds like I just slapped him in the face. Like, not like in a, oh, it's a really painful slap, but it's more like, you know, one of those like really kind of like insulting, just smacking someone in the face because they're being a complete and total moron, and you're just like, what are you doing? Yeah, it's one of those kind of smacks. Doesn't really hurt. It's just, you know, super duper embarrassing. All right, we're gonna save because, you know, we already screwed that up. We're gonna go back into, yeah, I have 17 hit points or energy, whatever it's called. I don't really know what it's called. Okay, so the next little bit in here is gonna be very interesting. So we are going to search here. It's gonna say it's locked, isn't it? All right. I am very much all right, here we go. We need the rifle. I hate this thing. Also, that was more like a shotgun than a rifle, but you know, I mean, whatever. I mean, if it works, it works. I'm just gonna drop this. I don't need the vase like at all. And we're gonna use it in here. All right, we got a small mirror. We'll take both those mirrors. Like, this part's gonna, you know, speed up pretty quickly, but you know, once we get down to the ground floor, that's when it's gonna get, you know, pretty crazy. I'm just making sure there was nothing there. But yeah, like, I'm amazed at how, you know, the quality of this game is very good. Now for the, you know, the ones that come after this, I'm not as much of a fan of. Now, for those of you wondering, that floor, you can see that little bit where, like, it's kind of, like, falling. It's got cracks. Yeah, if we go that way, we would have just, you know, fallen into the hole there. Would not have been good. Or the ground, sorry, the floor would have given out. All right, so we got a first aid kit, so there's really no reason not to use this thing. We'll just put this down. And then we'll just eat the flask, drink the flask. Wow. Yeah, I feel a lot better. And then I'll just put this down too. Okay, so leave. All right. Yeah, there's nothing else here. All right, we're trying to practice. I'm trying to, like, practice running when and where I can, but yeah. Okay. So, we're just gonna hug the wall here. So these things don't move unless you get next to them. My bad there, buddy. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's just go on to... I thought it had, like, closed or something. Like, I had exited the game. I was like, oh my gosh, no. No, I don't want to do this part all over again. Okay. So, now we're on the second floor. I think it's the second floor. Okay, so now we'll save the game. And we're going to avoid the knight. He does move, but we can, you know, ignore him. So, for the most part now, we're mostly just going to be walking around, you know, looking for stuff, trying to find the way out, trying not to instantly die. Because from my experience, that's really easy to do. Like, I'm going to prove a point about the dying in this game, like, right now. Okay? And also why this game is really cool for its time. Congratulations. Okay. So I do actually want to explore a fair bit in this game. Oh my gosh, the getting the running right is super tricky. So how you run in this game and like the controls. So like space does an action, right? Enter opens up this menu, which we've seen about 1,000,000 times now. Escape closes it. Escape opens up this. Other than that, your movement's your arrow keys. It's fun, right? Because, you know, it's one of them slow-paced games anyway. Well, in order to run, you have to, like, double-tap the arrow key, the up arrow key, and hold. But if your frame rate is, like, way too high, which is, you know, quite easy to do if you happen to have, like, I'll take the suit. There's definitely something, you know, searching for us. Okay, we got a matchbox. Perfect. The matchbox is gonna be useful for later, you know, because we sort of do have a light here. There's like multiple rooms and here's a cupboard. All right. Well, I did not want to do this, but he leaves me no choice. Okay, as soon as he crosses over... There we go. Yeah, get out. Also, there's some lighter fuel, which we'll leave because, you know, we don't necessarily need it. Oh boy, get out. This is kind of perfect, actually. So we do have some water in here, which I'm sure this is going to be useful for something later. I can't really say what, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be useful for later. I'm just going to leave the oil can because there is actually a limit to the amount of, you know, stuff we can just carry around. Okay, narrow hallway. That never made me horrified in any shape or manner. Okay, well, we're in this room. Hey, guys. I'm like your best friend. Oh, wait. No! Oh. Okay, we're gonna reload that. Totally screwed it up. See? See? We're save scumming, because we're save scummers. This is what we do now. We save scum. The pot of soup goes on that part, and yes, I have played this portion before, but this is basically about as far as I've gotten. I haven't really gotten very far yet in the game, so we're just gonna open this up again and go in here again. And if we find anything that, like, you know, we can use, we'll I didn't mean to eat the pot of soup. Like, I honestly did not mean to do that. Okay, so we'll just search this, because we do need the matchboxes, and they are fairly useful, so, you know. Alright, we're gonna fight. Wait, hang on. Should probably turn the right way. Alright. Get out of here. I like how for some reason there's no audio. Basically, once his head gets past. There we go. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Get out of here. Alright, we made it. We're geniuses and such. We'll just search. A box of shoes. Okay, I'll leave the box of shoes. I didn't know there was a box of shoes. Like, who puts a box of shoes in a pile of coal? Like, yeah. Like, and there is other stuff in here that I know of that, we haven't, we didn't search the other thing, so. But what we're going to do is we're going to save scum right here in the middle of opening this. And we're going to try to... Now, for the soup, we're going to put the soup on the table. Okay, perfect. And you'll notice that everyone is perfectly calm. There's nothing wrong with anything. All the zombies are just... They're fine. Yep, perfectly fine. So, yeah, there's not really a whole lot we can do. Maybe we can search this. Maybe we can do a little bit of searching in here. Anything in this thing? Nothing important. Okay. All right, we'll just go out this door here. And we're going to go back up a floor. I think we need to be up a floor rather than, here. And again, we're going to try to practice the running again. All right, we got the running basically as soon as we are going up the stairs, which is fine. Okay. So I'm just going to save again. Seriously, you will die so much in this game. It is unreal. Okay, so we're going to take this thing, the gramophone, and we definitely don't want to touch that thing right there. 100% don't want to touch that thing. Wait, a photograph of who? Jeremy with his niece. Who is... Oh, I guess... Alright, I guess we'll take the poker and the matchbox. It's okay, you can stay in your chair. Don't really know what you are, but you know what? You're not bugging me. My brain is telling me that if I leave you alone, you'll leave me alone. We will reload it. All right, yeah, you can't go up. All right, rifle has 10 rounds. Let's see if... Okay, cool. So that was all of the ammo. And we have the matchbox. So, I think what we'll do here is we'll go back over to here, and then we'll save it, and then next Sunday we'll pick up where we left off, and hopefully, be a little, maybe we'll beat this game. I don't know how many weeks it'll take, but maybe we'll beat it. So if you'd like to buy this game, you can actually buy it. There's a link to the description. You can pick it up at GOG. No affiliate link or anything. You can just purchase it. Yeah. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter at TheRetroDev as well. We have a lovely website which we've set up, and you can join the forum, and there's a BBS and a whole bunch of other stuff that you should all definitely check out. And I will see you guys in the next one.